Yo guys, what's up? It is Vito324 coming at you again with another Beam Derby video. Today's video we are going to feature the newest car in the Realistic Derby Project mod, the Crown Vic Wagon. Um, what came with the Crown Vic Wagon update was, of course, the Crown Vic Wagon. And there are some various fixes on multiple cars, such as the shocker trunks, the T-bird trunks, round back rear rails, the metric frames, the Crown Vic plates, and the Impala rear frames, rear suspension. Mainly, the rear suspension on the Impala would actually twist the rear end to the point where the drive shafts would pop out of the car and stuff like that. So he has adjusted those. But more importantly, he added the all-time classic, the Crown Vic Wagon. This car hasn't been in RDP for quite some time. I want to say about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. This is a fan favorite, ultimately a fan favorite, and I've actually run this car multiple times since it's come out, and I've got to tell you, it's actually very fun to drive. So, if you were a fan of the Crown Vic Wagon back then, it is much, much better now. I highly recommend checking it out if you have RDP on Patreon. Link to it is in the description, along with all of the other Patreons that I do support. And speaking of checking out the description, I do have a link to my Twitch channel. I do stream multiple times a week, anything from DayZ, Fall Guys. I've actually recently been getting back into Farm Sim, so I could stream that sometime soon. But also in the description, a link to my Discord server. I'm easy to get a hold of on there. If you have any questions, just post in the general channel, or you can actually just straight up just message me on Discord, and I will get to you as time allows. And also, while you're in the description area of this video, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. So, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Speaking of subscribing, there are still a large percentage of you guys who watch my videos, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody who watches my videos and supports me in any way possible. But it would be really, 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 really cool if you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Not only will it help you keep tabs on what I post on my YouTube channel, it'll make my YouTube channel grow, and I will be even more encouraged to post weekly content, possibly daily content, if this channel grows big enough. So there's that. So as for this Crown Vic Wagon, I'm actually running the Fushi Fab Willys HP 355, which I've actually grown quite fond of as of late. It is a very good engine. I've spent some time tuning, testing, that kind of thing. The transmission I run now, I've always ran the race manual 6-speed, but now that has been cut down 3 gears, so now it is a 3-speed manual transmission, which is even better. I've always run the race 3-speed or the race manual transmission ever since, I believe, the second or third RDP show back in 2020. So I've always run that transmission. I feel it's the best transmission in the mod because you can shift gears really quick. So for those of you who have asked in my previous videos, how can I shift gears so fast? It is the race manual transmission. Running some SS solid wheels on the back. Got the 80s Vic bumper, or no, that is not the 80s Vic bumper. That is the Malibu bumper on the back of it. And we're going to see how this thing holds up. So, let's get smashing. I guess it popped. I do believe when I hit this blue and white wagon over here along this wall and that bumper cleared my bumper, I do believe it hit my radiator. And that's probably most likely what got me. But regardless, SM did pretty good. The front end on this thing is just wicked. I mean, it is absolutely wicked strong. This is definitely a fun car for sure. So if you are a fan of their Vic Wagon in RDP, highly recommend getting this update. It is on Patreon right now. Link to RDP Patreon is in the description, along with all of the other Patrons that I do support. But as for this video, you guys, that is going to be it. I did get a question on about my last video. Somebody messaged me on Discord and I told them to watch this video and I would answer your question. Somebody asked if this track was ever going to be available like publicly, and I did state in my last video that this track that we ran on in this video and my last video, it will never be publicly available. I actually paid some money to have this track made, so this track will never be available publicly. This is my track, and this will be used for my shows, fun runs, anything in particular. So if you're interested in running on this track, the next show that I'm planning on having here is December Devastation. I'm recreating a Dent show. So if that sounds interesting, join my Discord where all of the details will be posted on that. But as for this video, that's going to be it, guys. Greatly appreciate you guys watching. Stay safe.